Please welcome yourself and welcome everyone you know, all your animals, all your pets, and even welcome to your neighbors and your friends. Welcome all of you to Heavenly Album Covers written in a Sharpie on a brick. And here we are in Margate, United Kingdom. Margate is a little tourist town full of candy shops and boats and a couple of low-level casinos, and it's a beautiful place. We decided to get out of our regular headquarters in Bexley Heath. We departed from Victoria Station. We got here about 3 o'clock. It's about 4:30 now, 5. It took a couple hours on the train to get to Margate. Margate is wonderful. They have a lot of taffy here. Taffy, taffy, the candy. And they have a lot of taffy shops and even some secondhand shops. And these albums, though, are albums that I picked up in Hastings, down at the bottom of the country, by the water. Hastings is a beautiful, I don't think it's medieval, but it's an old city. It's also a tourist spot. And I picked up these two albums there, and I brought them with me to Margate to show. We've set up our little mobile studio here, and we will show these two. We're going to have a lot of unshrink wrapping to do today, and in the next episode there are a lot of shrink wrap coverings to remove. So let's get to it. We're in Margate, and as I said, we normally are based in Bexley Heath, where the shopping precinct is. Bexley Heath is known as the birthplace of Kate Bush, and I think Robbie Williams from Take That is also from Bexley Heath. But we are in Margate right now, and this is Heavenly Album Covers written in a Sharpie on a brick. And this album is going to be de-shrink wrapped right now. It's by Jerry Barnard, and the album is called So High, and I'm carefully de-shrinking this. And you want to make sure, I'm going to move the camera angle a little back so we can get the full effect here. You have to be real careful when you de-shrink wrap albums, because one time, a couple of years ago, I broke off a fingernail, like my entire thumbnail came off. And so here we are de-shrinking Jerry Barnard, and we have covered Jerry Barnard before with his wife. They put out a couple of albums under the name The Barnards, and Jerry Barnard probably still is a mover and a shaker in the more commercial side of Christian music, pop music, commercial pop music with a religious bent. And there's a helicopter here. The helicopters are very big here in Margate. And so I picked this up because it's kind of an astounding looking album. I'm going to set it back here and grab my substitute pointer here. This is a replica of my original pointer. And this album is called So High. And there are a lot of visual graphic effects going on here. The central photograph is very bright green, tinged, toned, and looks like Jerry is holding possibly a copy of the Bible in a kind of a strange angle. His hand is kind of curved over, and his other hand is kind of reaching around, and we'll maybe look at that right now a little closer here. His hand is just kind of looping over the other hand, and he's probably holding a Bible or a copy of some important text. The bottom writing here of his name, Jerry Barnard, is silver. It's shiny silver gold leaf or silver in leaf lettering down here. And this album is on JB Productions, and not sure what's happening with this title lettering. It's in all And so that's our friend Jerry Barnard. Let's see if we can see this lettering a little more clearly. It's hard to do. You sort of have to be right up on this lettering to see it. And since we've never been in simple lettering there on the label, so let's move to our second Christian album. And this is slightly more of a homespun production. This is a group called the Singing Sisters, and this is Jerry Barnard's shrink wrap. And let's de-shrink the Singing Sisters. I usually like to kind of gouge into the shrink wrap with my index finger and then keep going upwards. It provides a perfect cut, and you never want to put your hand in here because it gets stuck and you can lose a fingernail that way. Originally this album was 99 cents. I think I paid $1 for it, so they made a penny profit on this, and it's a beautiful cover. Let's fully remove the shrink wrap, and so the cover can breathe. It has never experienced real earthly oxygen before it is out of its shrink wrap. And I think I'm just going to hold this up close like this because there are small faces here. Now, I think this is the Gonzalez family. The Gonzalez family had 10 daughters and 2 sons, if I'm not mistaken, and 8 daughters sing in this group, the Singing Sisters. Let me do a little coffee here. This gentleman over here is their piano player, and we'll look on the back and put all the names together. And here are the Singing Sisters. They're all beautifully gowned. They are fully gowned. This fellow, their piano player, has a white tuxedo. I've never seen a tuxedo like that. It's got kind of black accents there, and looks like they are standing on top of a mountain, maybe. Apparently, one of these Singing Sisters had a vision of God, and she told the rest of the family, and the vision had to do with the family becoming a singing group. And so this whole group was based on a godly vision by one of the sisters, and that's just amazing. So that happened in 1972. One of the sisters, her name is Irene, and she just had a great vision of something big there, and they started the group. And the gentleman on the cover is Steve Prouse. It's very blue, very light blue. The type, if it has a fold like that. Also, we looked at Jerry Barnard,